Good morning and welcome to my morning meditation and intention setting. Before you go too far into your day, I thank you for spending a few minutes here with me. So we don't always get to choose what the day brings to us, but we can bring awareness to how we meet it with presence instead of distraction, with compassion for others instead of judgment. Arrive exactly as you are today and let's begin to look at the intention together. So take a slow, deep breath in and gently let it go. And as you settle in, consider the question, what can I manifest today with what I already have? A lot of times we think about starting something new, but we focus our attention on what's missing. We don't have the time, the money, the support, the opportunities, or just the circumstances to be perfect for what it is that we want to do. We tell ourselves that we'll begin when everything is in place. But what if instead you turned your attention away from what is missing and put your attention to what you already have? Take another slow breath in. And as you exhale, bring awareness to yourself, to sensation in your body, to just this moment right now. You already possess the tools of manifestation. Your attention is a tool. Your words are a tool, your consciousness, and your choices are all tools. Even the way you choose to respond to a single moment can become an act of manifestation. Because creation doesn't always mean making something big or wonderful. Sometimes it's just creating a vibration when we enter a room, right? Creating a connection by listening to somebody, allowing space for them, or create possibility by asking a question or a different choice. We create peace by deciding not to carry an argument forward. We create courage by taking one small step, even before we feel like we're ready. So ask yourself, what am I already holding that I have failed to recognize as a resource? Maybe there's something you already know how to do, or someone you could reach out to, or maybe you've learned something through a difficult experience that can now become wisdom to be shared with somebody else. Maybe the only thing you need to create today is a little more space, a little more kindness, order. Now bring your attention to your words. Think for a moment about the words you speak to others and the words you speak silently to yourself. Our words help to shape the world we experience, and they also shape that through our perception. So if you think to yourself, oh, I'm not good enough at this yet, I can't do it, I think it's too late, notice how those words close the door and close opportunities before we've even tried to start. Now imagine replacing certainty about what is impossible with curiosity about what might be possible. Instead of saying, I can't do this, maybe you can say, what part of this can I do? Instead of saying, I don't have what I need, ask yourself, what do I already have? These kind of questions direct our attention, and we know where attention goes, energy flows. So we want to conserve our energy always. Take another slow, deep breath in and just consider where your attention has been going. Has your attention been focused on fear or things that are missing or what someone else thinks? Just notice, because attention is one of the most powerful resources you have. What you consistently give your attention to begins to shape your life through your perceptions. So ask yourself what deserves my attention and place your attention deliberately, right? Not what is the loudest or what creates anxiety and what doesn't. What truly deserves the attention and energy of your day? Now consider the day ahead of you. Maybe you already know some of the things that are awaiting. Maybe there's a lot of responsibilities or people that you have to work with, problems to solve. But there also might be things coming that you don't anticipate. And as you picture yourself moving through the day, imagine approaching it as someone who is full of power, right? Before the circumstances. You can't control everything that happens, but you can empower yourself through the focus of your attention and your own words. You can draw upon your experience and choose where to put your attention. And if you put your attention someplace and it is causing disharmony, right? It's causing you grief, then it would be wise to shift your attention to something else. You have the choice to do that. And this is how intention becomes action. This is how possibility takes form. So when you leave this moment, choose one thing that you would like to manifest today. It doesn't have to be something that you can hold in your hands, or maybe it is. Perhaps you want to create a sense of peace in your home, a new beginning for something. Maybe you have a goal that you've been wanting to achieve, or a healthier boundary, a new habit. What I would suggest is that perhaps you have the power to manifest these things simply by your attention. So if you focus your attention in such a way as if you already have those things which you would like to, I don't like to say achieve, but those things that you would like to manifest, then eventually the things that are vibrating on that same frequency will come to you. So you have tools that you're not even aware of that you can use for creation and manifestation in your life. Focusing your attention as if it already is. Focusing your words as if it is already done. And then show gratitude for it. Again, what do I already have that can help me begin? Take one final slow, deep breath in and let it go. And carry this intention with you today. Today, I will notice what is already available to me. I will use the tool of my awareness, my attention, and my focus. I know that where my attention goes, my energy flows. I will honor the skills that I carry and the wisdom that I already possess. And I will remember that even one conscious choice can become an act of creation. As you prepare to move into your day, remember you don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need perfect circumstances. You don't need every single tool with you at every moment. You only need to recognize the abilities and the power that you already possess. Now you just have to decide what to do with it. So, what can you create today with what you already have? As you prepare to move into your day, notice your breath, right? If you're ever holding your breath, if your breath is choppy or you feel short of breath, right? Where is your attention going? Remember, you don't always get to choose everything that happens to you in your day, but you get to choose how to meet it. So until tomorrow, be well and meet your day with purpose. Namaste.